What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we are checking back into the Universal Orlando Resort. It is a little hot and steamy today, and it is starting to rain a little bit, but I don't care. We're going to be doing a construction update for some of the attractions here, so let's go. Outside the NBC Sports Grill Brew, we are going to have the Rio Olympic Games on these giant screens. In fact, we see right here, coming soon, the viewing area, and right there is the viewing area. So you're going to be able to see all the different events going on here up on the big screen. Oh yeah, you already know what time it is. It is time for some Fast and Furious, Jimmy Fallon, and the Coca-Cola area checkup. And we have arrived at Jimmy Fallon, and check it out, there is a bunch of new work. Let's get a closer look. Alrighty guys, so we are much closer now, and check this out. We have a whole bunch of stuff going on. In fact, we have some of that GP dense glass going up right there to make a kind of building form. Paint has continued on with the rest of the center blocks here. Again, I'm still thinking that's not the final color, but we shall see in due time, of course. But at least we have a lot of progress there. And then going down the way, we have new railings up there at the very top. So just like what's up there, where they've actually done more of that kind of framework, I expect the same kind of thing right here as well. And then we have this lift right here, which has dropped off a bunch of pieces right there. And I believe that's actually to enclose something inside the building. We'll walk around, get some more views. Alrighty guys, so we walked around the corner just a little bit, and we've had a couple different things I want to point out. We've heard some people say that, well, this over here may not be the main entrance of the ride. I'm still believing in my heart this is going to be the main entrance, where it actually spills out onto the pathway over here. But this area had a viewer send in something that looked just kind of like 30 Rock, and this building is shaping up something just like it. So if you know what 30 Rock looks like, you may find something familiar, but possibly the other entrance could be over here, but we shall see in due time, guys. So a more direct view of all that's going on right here, and again, what I believe may be that 30 Rock entrance, or possibly an entrance to a gift store. Who knows? But all we know is that things are progressing very nicely here at Fallon, and we should have this again covered up pretty soon, since a lot of the work is going on inside, and they're going to have to get all the projectors and other things of the lights for the ride in place very soon. Wow guys, I really don't know what to say. Every time that I come around here, something has changed with this attraction. So we have on the back side of the building now, more of that covering. Except it's different now, it's not that bright yellow with the dense glass. Looks like this is more of almost the final perimeter barrier. In fact, it says perma barrier. Probably for some sort of insulation. The area right over here, still not covered up. A lot of the exposed steel work left to get, but getting there guys, getting very close to having all this wrapped up on the outside. Now you may be asking yourself, why am I over here at the games area? Well, our main purpose is this, right across the way. Check it out folks, Fast and Furious has gone vertical, so that is the first pieces of steel work for the building, and of course we're going to get a better view in just a second. Let's go look. So there we have it. Finally some steel work in the air, and they have made some decent progress, at least for the beginning portions of this building. Still a lot left to do. This is the beginning stages for this, guys. Rounding the corner now from where Beetlejuice's Graveyard Review was. Check this out. Check that view, guys. Hello there, Big Crane. Glad to see you've been busy with all these pieces right over here. They're what I would say maybe about 40-50 feet in the air so far. But I do not think we're done building up in height. I think we may go a little bit higher into the sky, but so far we've got about 5 columns in place with some bracing. We get a little bit closer view of those I-beams. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more added to this, I'm sure. This is only the beginning stages here, folks. And this crane is going to be putting in work. Yep, nothing different over here. So let's move on over to the Coca-Cola area and see what's going on with that. Well now, check this out guys. A lot has actually changed over here with Coca-Cola and whatever they're doing. That building is now fully enclosed. So they can actually do some theming and other things inside of course now. Let's go get a better look. Much closer now. We can see all that scaffolding with the cover right there as we walk around. Try to get a couple different angles of it. But finally seeing progress on this. It's taken forever to build this. But I'm thinking here in maybe the next month, 2 months, this should be open. Definitely before Halloween Horror Nights. I'm sure that's what the plan is for Universal. And if you didn't know where it was, it's right across from Men in Black. Right there. And we see some signs over here, definitely showing the Coca-Cola bottles. Very nice. But that's going to do it for this area. Let's head over to Toothsome Chocolate Emporium and see what's going on there. Well, our trip over to Toothsome Chocolate Emporium is going to have to wait for just a second. As we cover this, ladies and gentlemen, we have what appears to be the beginnings for the stage setup for Halloween Horror Nights. That's right, it's starting to set up. So very exciting news, and you know we're going to cover it, guys. So stay tuned on our page. They blocked off some of the pathway here, as we can see the parade going on right there. But then all the steel trusses right here for that stage show. Just like last year where we had Jack's show, I'm thinking we may see something with Chance here. From across the pond, we can get a nice view of the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium now. And there are some brand new additions, guys. As we can see right over here off to the side, those twisty things are spinning. So they're working right now. We do have some lighting also on. So right there as well. Looking excellent. Let's go get a better view though, a little closer. We have arrived at the front entry area for the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium now. And check it out guys, lots of new stuff to cover as we have those cogs are spinning. Or at least one of them is. So there, that proves it actually does work. The one down at the bottom is not turning just yet, but they are doing some tests. And then we have up here, those little twists. Yep, those are spinning too. Very nice. And lighting is coming on all around the area. Looking beautiful. As we can see right here, the barricades are in place and the walls are down around the entire area. We do have this new large pit right here, which I'm thinking we may have a entry sign right here next to the pathway before you actually get inside Toothsome. But again, exciting stuff to see everything working now, or at least testing before it finally debuts. It is supposed to be in the fall, so those of you that are wondering when it may open, it is a quote fall opening, which I'm thinking maybe sometime like October or late September. We shall see. More lights are on over here in what looks to be maybe a server's kind of hangout where there are coffee bots, it looks like. So we have some of the things for the kitchen showing up. Again, all the landscaping is just about done as well, except for that front area. But hey, soon. That excavator still is in place, hasn't left just yet. Soon though. And here's our probably best look at those twists in action. So we decided to come back a little bit later at night to Toothsome Chocolate Emporium, and check this out guys. A lot of the exterior lighting is now on, as we can see right over here by the twist. All lit up, looks beautiful, and then our smokestacks have lighting as well. And this thing can be seen from all over the resort. Those smokestacks are actually really tall. And then we have the lighting off to the side over here near the steampunk area. And of course our lights right there on the steps. And then speaking of steps, at the very top we have a revolving door that looks like it is getting worked on right now. And should be in operation very soon. That cog just above it is still spinning, as we can see there. The other one, not just yet. But again, everything here at Toothsome looking absolutely beautiful. Let's go ahead and head inside the park now and check out some Hulk testing. Well guys, we are now finally back inside the park for Islands of Adventure, and we're hoping to check out a little late night Hulk testing. We saw a little bit earlier when we were on the parking garage, but now we're inside the park and they have been running trains back and back and back to back. So pretty much non-stop testing. In fact, there it goes right now, heading out. Now I also want to bring up a special favor / request. On the Universal Pass Holder website, just today, they announced that there was going to be a pass holder preview for Hulk. If any pass holders got that confirmation email, please send me a message. It is extremely important, and trust me, I will make it worth your while. If you did get this confirmation email, please contact me at Midway Mayhem, guys. Either email or Facebook, doesn't matter. I want to hear from you. Non-stop testing. In fact, here comes another run. Trust me, it's going. So check this out, guys. We actually have the audio working for Hulk. Take a listen. So there you have it, guys. Hulk actually has some audio going on that speaker located right underneath the launch tube. It sounded like some tires kind of screeching, so shoot, and then all of a sudden you hear Hulk roar. So as the train comes out, it's getting backlit from inside the tunnel, and you can hear that awesome scream from Hulk. And check this out, guys. Hulk has his sign lit up in bright green, so everything is all done there. Up on the side of the station area, we did have these panels that were uncovered, and we could see those LED lights that were inside here, or neon lights. And they are all covered up with a panel now. So you're just going to kind of have that soft glow, and it looks much better in my opinion. And just like that, all the lights went out on Hulk, and it is pitch black right now. And then they just turned on. Very neat. Alrighty guys, so we are over by the lockers now, and good news to report, the kiosk right here as we zoom in is on, and we can see the different options on there. There's rent, voucher, handicap, and upgrade, so you can actually upgrade lockers as well, but we see the different options. But this means the kiosks are ready to go. We do have this neat little feature over here where it scans the barcode, which means your ticket that you use to get into the park, you will scan there, and that will reserve your locker. So we can see here, right through storm force, there's a gentleman actually taking down some of the work walls. So I hope to see all these down. Well guys, that is going to do it for another Universal Orlando Resort construction update. We covered all the new attractions, Jimmy Fallon, Fast and Furious, the Coca-Cola thing, Toothsome, and of course, Hulk. All of them are looking great. There was a lot of progress over at Fallon, and we finally went vertical with Fast and Furious, so we have some of the exterior for the building going up. Coca-Cola had some scaffolding and covering on it. Toothsome had some new lights, spinny objects, awesome looking stuff, and then Hulk had his roar back as he was doing audio as he launched out of the tunnel. Some new lighting effects and some other new things that we saw there. And of course, our biggest plea, again, if you got that confirmation email from Universal Orlando for the grand opening ceremony for season pass holders, please email us at info@midwaymayhem.com or send us a message on Facebook at Midway Mayhem, all right? So if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Midway Mayhem, and I'll see you out on the Midway, guys.